Welcome to the Simple Energy Lab. Let me show you what we have here. This is the Simple Energy Smart Cabinet. As you can see, we've packed a considerable amount of technology into our product. This is the front panel of the Simple Energy Smart Cabinet. These three indicators are showing us that all three phases of power to the building are active. The meter is showing us how much power is being drawn at the current time with the system disabled. The switch here allows us to enable and disable the smart cabinet. And these indicator lights are maintenance indicators. Other things we have in the building, this is our power input to the building. This is essentially the cabinet that is distributing the power immediately after the meter from the power utility. The red wires are going into the cabinet, the black wires are coming back out of the cabinet, and all of the loads that we have connected to this building power are attached to this cabinet through these breakers. Here we have a couple of large electric motors acting as inductive loads, and here we have a number of very high wattage incandescent lamps. Over here we have another very large electric motor which is running an electrical generator, and that generator is powering a simple home heating device. Also here you can see that we have an oscilloscope sitting on top of the device, and it is monitoring the voltage, the quality of the voltage coming into the building. And this shows you where our cabinet sits. As I mentioned earlier, we sit between the power meter at the outside of your building or in your electrical room and the load, your panel, your utility panel in your electrical room. What I'm going to do now is enable all of the loads so we can see how the system performs when it's on and when it's off. So as you can see in here, all of the electric loads have been enabled and are currently being run through the electric panel, through our smart cabinet, back to the devices. Right now, the system is disabled. The red light indicates that the smart cabinet is not affecting any of the power in the building. You can see that the incandescent lights are glowing. You can certainly hear that all of the motors are running. Right now, the smart cabinet is saying that at the current voltage, building voltage, we're drawing approximately 28 amps. If I enable the system, you'll see that the load on the building has dropped from 28 amps to 18 amps, an approximately 30% reduction in the power being drawn off the utility. Another thing to notice is watch the oscilloscope when I turn the smart cabinet on and off. Right now the smart cabinet is on. If I turn it off, no effect to the voltage coming into the building. Let me do that again. I'm going to enable the system, and I'm going to disable the system, and absolutely no flicker of the voltage running through the building. Another way to notice that is to look at the incandescent lamps. If there was any glitches on the power in the building, that would be noticed on those lamps. So right now the smart cabinet is not enabled. I'm going to enable it. I'm going to disable it. Enable, disable. And as you can see, absolutely no indication from the incandescent lamps that there's been any effect on the voltage in the building caused by our system, other than a 30% reduction in the power draw. Let me shut these noisy things off. So that's essentially what we're showing you today. The Simple Energy Smart Cabinet. It is capable of delivering you 30% savings on your electric draw, which results in a potential 30% reduction in your electric bill, and importantly, a reduction in your carbon footprint. Thanks for viewing our video.